for federal agents to unmask themselves. We've been seeing ICE make arrests across California, and that includes here in the Bay Area. Now, some state lawmakers want those officers to take off the masks and reveal themselves. Our Kevin Coe has more on the new ban that they're proposing and why local law enforcement is against it.
As protesters clashed with federal agents making arrests at Concord Immigration Court last Tuesday, our cameras caught this exchange. East Bay attorney Ali Saidi pushing the agents for information.
We're just asking for badge numbers. So we report to the San Francisco Division of the FBI. Okay. You're more than welcome to call the San Francisco Division's office and ask for the folks that are here today. We're just assisting ICE and this law enforcement operation.
Ew, shame.
One of many other protesters in the crowd would later chime in, demanding the federal agents identify themselves.
Show us your face, coward!
ICE agents and other law enforcement officials have been seen wearing face coverings during immigration raids, as well as the recent anti-ICE protest in Los Angeles. State Senator Scott Wiener says the secrecy is adding to the fear spreading throughout communities.
It is tearing apart communities. It's causing chaos, and it is a growing problem.
He and State Senator Jesse Arreguín introduced Bill 627, named the No Secret Police Act, aimed at increasing transparency and accountability among law enforcement. If passed, California would be the first state to prohibit state, local, and federal officers from covering their faces while conducting operations. It also requires officers to be identifiable by their uniform, whether it's a name or a badge number.
There are a lot of people who are engaged in these enforcement actions, and we don't know, are they federal, are they contractors, are they local law enforcement?
This is a very normal thing when San Francisco police officers, when you see them walking around, they have their name, they have their badge number, and that is a typical normal practice for law enforcement, and we're seeing that practice start to fade away. We're really at risk of having effectively secret police in this country. Law enforcement that you can't even identify who they are, what agency they're with.
Officers who don't comply could be charged with a misdemeanor.
The feds are just going to ignore it. And then what?
Former FBI agent Jeff Harp says some federal agents need face coverings for tactical purposes.
I mean, that's like saying that you're going to make federal law enforcement use a weapon that's on the California approved list to carry out the duties of their job. They don't do that.
Last week, Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem defended the face coverings as necessary protection for law enforcement.
People have questioned why they have their faces covered. It's for the safety of those individuals or the work that they're doing as far as protecting their identity so they can continue to do investigative work.
Republicans say the mask can prevent law enforcement officers from being doxxed when their home addresses or other personal information is shared online. The bill is also getting pushback from local law enforcement.
Go to Washington. It's not something that the state of California has to deal with.
Lieutenant Tracy McCray, president of the San Francisco Police Officers Association, says it unnecessarily targets local law enforcement agencies who are under state sanctuary laws that prohibit them from participating in immigration operations anyway.
To me, it was hastily written. It was written from a very emotional standpoint, right? Because yes, no one wants to see anyone dragged off the street, right? And you don't know who by what, but we're not doing that, right? That's not the San Francisco Police Department.
Harmeet Dillon, the Assistant Attorney General for the Justice Department Civil Rights Division, responded to the proposal today, saying that states can't regulate what federal law enforcement wears. Meanwhile, another federal proposal would prohibit ICE or Customs and Border Patrol agents from wearing any clothing with the word police. North Bay Congressman Mike Thompson, one of the sponsors of that bill, says local law enforcement have asked for the change. He says suggesting that ICE officers are members of local police forces undermines their relationship with immigrant communities that they serve.